So hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am back in full Luna Rose fantasy drag because RuPaul's Drag Race is back on TV and I am living for it. Let's get on with episode 1's recap. So obviously the episode started with all the queens for the first time entering the workroom. I did do a fashion photo review on the kind of entrance look, so I will link that down below if you want to know my opinions of the entrance looks. But then he went straight into who the mystery 10th queen is for this season. Not like we didn't already know, but the 10th queen was revealed to be Bibi Zahara Benet, the winner of season 1 of Drag Race, which it seems a little bit strange that a winner's back, but at the same time season 1 was so long ago that I'm glad she's kind of getting re-exposure, and I personally love Bibi Zahara Benet. I mean, Nina Flowers was my favourite in season 1, but I'm not mad that Bibi won, and I'm glad she's back, personally. I think she's sickening, actually. So, yeah, I'm quite glad she's back. From there, it went into the reading mini-challenge, which, to be fair, a lot of these queens aren't really comedy queens, but there was a good, like, couple of reads in there. I did kind of live for a couple of lines that people were saying, and yeah, from there it went into a talent show, which is what they did for All Stars 2. Basically, the first episode, they have to display a talent that makes them an all-star. The majority of the cast are dancers, so it wasn't much of a variety talent show, but we'll go down the line and we'll discuss each queen. So up first in the little talent show was Miss Shangela. I thought it was pretty good performance. Like, it didn't blow me away, but it showed her talent, and I live for it when a queen gets that like 5, 6, 7 over the top like dance kind of going. And in terms of the dance performances, I feel like Shangela was a little bit weaker than Kennedy or Aja, but it was good, and the way she death robbed at the end, that was like powerful. Like, I lived for that. After Shangela, it was Miss Bibi Zahara Benet. She did like an African tribal lip sync, and I was really living for it. Like, I loved the whole costume, the whole like vibe it had. I just thought it was really good, and yeah, I honestly live for it. Bibi, for me, was one of my favourites of the night. Like, I thought she showed her talent, and it was different to what the other queens were doing, but still really strong. Like, I live for it. So after that was Thorgy Thor. She did a violin number, and honestly, it takes so much skill to play the violin. I mean, I used to play it when I was a lot younger, but I just thought it was good, it was different, and again, it kind of stood out because a lot of the queens were doing dancey numbers, that she did something completely different, and I liked her look head to toe too. I am going to be doing a fashion photo review, so yeah, prepare for that coming in the next day or two. But I really thought Thorgy just kind of stood out for all the right reasons. I liked the number, and I liked the way she looked too. So yeah, Thorgy for me, again, was really strong. After Thorgy was Aja, and she was by far my favourite of the night. She was such a standout. From the look, head to toe, to the reveals, to that sickening death drop off that box. Aja, for me, showcased how talented she is. And honestly, I was thinking, why is she back this season? It was a little bit like, she's improved, but I wouldn't have brought her back for All Stars 3. But she shut me up. She has made me like a fan. I was living head to toe the entire performance. I would not change a single thing. It was flawless and sickening. Like, Aja slayed the night. From Aja, we went on to Miss Kennedy Davenport, and she, again, I thought she was sickening, but compared to Aja, who just performed beforehand, like, Aja actually, like, outdanced Kennedy, in my opinion. I mean, Kennedy's was incredible. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Kennedy's performance was incredible, but I would place her in second place to Aja's dance skills. Like, Aja blew me away and kind of raised the bar. Like, she genuinely, like, set it so high, and then for Kennedy to come afterwards, it was good, but it wasn't no Aja. Like, still living for that performance. From there, we went on to Ben de la Creme, who did like a comedic burlesque number. I honestly live for it. She was my other favourite of the night, and actually the other member of the top 2 along with Aja this episode, and I think it was so rightfully deserved. It was done in such like a quirky way, and she stood out again because she wasn't doing a general just dance number. I just thought it was so well done. Like, it was comedic, it was just put together, and honestly this episode was all about Ben de la Creme and Aja. Like, them two from the start to the finish just slayed it head to toe, every performance, everything. Them two just did so well, and I was so proud of Dayla, like, watching her display her talent, and I lived for it. So from Dayla, it went downhill rapidly when Miss Chi Chi Devane came on stage. She can perform, and I know she can do so well, but like, from the whole outfit, concept, and actual execution of the performance, it just fell flat. Like, compared to the queens that have just been before, hers was very lackluster and very weak for me. So yeah, Chi-Chi just didn't bring it this episode for me. Like, she just didn't bring it. So after Chi-Chi's poor performance, we went on to Morgan McMichaels, who also didn't impress me at all. Like, I loved the look she was in, but I've seen Morgan lip sync. Like, she lip syncs strong, and this performance just seemed a little bit awkward. Like, she was kind of performing to the girls as opposed to kind of the cameras and the stage and the judges, and that really counted against her for this. Like, it could have been really comedic if she timed it better, and like, it just wasn't quite right. Like, it wasn't bad, but compared to the talent we've seen kind of beforehand, well, not just before, Chi-Chi was a bit, but compared to the talent we've already seen, Morgan was a lot lower, and for me, I would put her in my bottom 3 of who performed tonight. And yeah, she just didn't quite bring it the way I knew Morgan should bring it. So yeah, Morgan just didn't slay it. So Trixie did a country performance, and I honestly really liked it. It was a nice refreshing change and not a dance number that we've just seen like 4 of. So I like that she did something different. It was very quintessential Trixie, and yeah, it didn't blow me away, but it was good. Like, I liked it, and yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about Trixie Mattel. And then to finish off the talent show, we had Milk. I've seen her do like the paper doll number before, like on stage and lip syncing and stuff on YouTube, and I think it's cute. Like, it's a really cool concept, and it's something a little bit different, and I feel like that's what Milk kind of does. But I don't know, watching it, I was a little bit like, it's alright. Like, it's nothing special. It's like, it's alright. And yeah, I personally would have placed Milk in kind of the bottom 3 in terms of like who displayed well in the talent show, but the judges only did a bottom 2, which was Morgan McMichaels and Chi-Chi DeVayne up for elimination, and the top 2 was Ben de la Creme, rightfully so, and Aja, rightfully so. So the lip sync song was to Anaconda by Nicki Minaj, and you would think when you heard what the lip sync song was gonna be that Aja was gonna win it, but Miss Ben de la Creme served so much comedy, and like, I loved the lip sync from both of them for completely different reasons. But the judges went with Miss Ben de la Creme for winning the lip sync, so she won the lip sync for the legacy, and so she got to choose who went home. And I kind of get where Ben de la Creme was coming from with this elimination, but it was a little bit of a shock for me, because she chose Morgan McMichaels to go home, and she based it on the fact that Morgan said she was going to eliminate the strongest queen every time they're in the bottom. She'll get rid of the competition, so she kind of did it for a nice reason. But I was shocked. Like, Chi-Chi was weak from outfit to performance to everything. Chi-Chi was the weakest of the night, but I kind of wish they put Milk in the bottom 3 and did like a 3 choice, since honestly I would have probably eliminated Milk this episode, since she didn't really impress me, or Chi-Chi, because she didn't impress me. I would not have got rid of Morgan, but I guess you can understand the way that Dayla was thinking about it to get rid of Morgan. It was kind of like for the betterment of the group, she chose that decision. But yeah, Morgan was the first queen to go home, and I was not expecting Morgan to go home. Morgan's one of my favourites, so to see her go first was a little bit like, oh, shit. But yeah, I'm impressed by Dayla. She won the mini challenge and the main challenge, so this episode was pretty good for Dayla, and Aja has slayed all the RuPaul's Drag Race fan base. Like, everybody has a different opinion of her, myself included, from that performance. It was sickening. But yeah, that was it for my recap. If you guys enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below who your favourites were, who your least favourites were, if you think the right queen went home this episode, and subscribe to my channel. I bring out new videos every single Monday, 8 PM Greenwich Mean Time, plus lots of bonus days, and I might try and upload my recaps, everything sooner, depending on what times I finish work and everything. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy this video, and thank you for watching. Bye.